I originally made this boson named General Disarray to troll around in cow games while I leveled up, stacking 100% chance to have monsters flee on hit, wreaking havoc everywhere I go. For a number of different reasons, this chaotic vision never really panned out. Turns out that everyone tries so gosh darn hard, I couldn't disperse the cows fast enough to make any sort of impact before they were immediately demolished by lightning and hammer. Sadly, the terror inflicted upon the cows only lasts for like 3 seconds in hell, so they don't really run very far from where they were hit. There is also the sad realization that multi-shot, even if it's maxed out at 24 arrows, it only procs things from 2 of those arrows, which is bogus. That being said, she's still fairly untouchable while using strafe, which unlike multi-shot does proc on every hit. I started out just derping around with the composite bow to go for a high rate of fire and minimal impact on Cow's HP. I swapped that out for a gold strike to proc Fist of the Heavens for all the pretty lights, and after a while I got a bit bored being an unsuccessful troll and swapped in my Druid's Faith Colossus crossbow via the shared stash, which performed a lot better. The source of this fear comes from her helm. An item feared by so many players it remains on the ground, untouched. This alone gives 50% chance to flee. From there, she's rocking a rattle cage, shiny purple armor that rattles monsters to their very core, shaking in their boots, shivering in their timbers. The crushing blow is pretty nice add-on as well. And last but not least, the final piece of this petrifying puzzle, a crafted hit power amulet. This one sucks in all meanings of the word, but it does have that final 10% dash of dread that's needed to hit 100%. This is obviously really counterintuitive to most people's playstyles, as monsters that run away from you are very much one of the most annoying things in this game. Looking at you, Act 3 Zealot, Act 2 Sandleapers. Ugh. However, this is very fun to play, and renders most places incredibly safe for your glass cannon. If you've got a hardcore squad, a 100% scary bow lady would be really useful crowd control addition to the party, especially if you fine-tuned her some more. I chose an Act 3 Fire Mercenary based only on the fact that his enchant would let me have a higher attack rating and hit more things at a lower level, thus scaring them more, and all of this was before I realized how useless she would be at trolling and cows. However, I think I might have her shed her trolly ambitions and really embrace her crowd control role. Add some things like an Act 2 Holy Freeze Mercenary that uses an upgraded Kelpie Snare. Give her some Cleglaw's Gloves for some knockback and 25% slow, and give her a Nosferatu Coil for another 10% slow on her belt. Originally, I avoided adding slow elements because I wanted monsters to run as far and as fast as they could in every direction. The diminishing returns of fear crush that dream. But if she can't make them run for the hills, I may as well cripple them with fear. But don't be scared. Hit subscribe and stick around.